Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we are a Martin Custom Shop expert dealer, but we don't only sell Martin Custom Shop guitars. We guarantee an amazing experience on every Martin guitar you can imagine, including this amazing Martin D-15M. Probably one of the most popular Martin guitars. It's all solid wood, made in the USA in our home state of Pennsylvania. Offers incredible value. I'm just an awesome instrument. I'm excited to go through this guitar with you, the specs, and kind of show you what it can do. You can see this guitar and all of ours at empiremusic.com. You can always reach us at 412-343-5299. And we include full factory setups on anything we sell. So when you get it in-store or online, we'll make sure it's ready to play out of the box. Now, the D-15M, what makes it special? Well, let's start. It's made in the USA, all solid wood, super important. Some of the world's best guitar builders work at Martin Guitars, and their hands are all over these instruments. Premium materials. And this guitar has many features of the high-end, most expensive Martin instruments, which is important because when we're picking out a guitar and we're not maybe spending $4,000 or $5,000, we want to make sure we're getting tons of high-end appointments, even though we're not spending quite as much. And this comes with a hard case, which is amazing. All solid mahogany wood. Now, top, back, and sides, what does that do for us sonically? Mahogany is very even, very warm, very balanced. And Martin guitars are known for kind of having that bassy, kind of woodsy sound, right? And you definitely get that here. What's really cool about mahogany guitars is they're rounder sounding. What does that mean? If we've ever played like a D-28 or a Rosewood guitar, lots of bass, the mids are compressed, and you get the top end, it's got a lot of bright top end. This guitar is gonna be even and nice and cool right across the top. And when you get the top end, it's gonna be precise, but it's not gonna smack you in the face as hard, which is really nice. So it's kind of a little bit more mature. I really like how mahogany responds. Internally, this guitar has a classic X-brace design, 5/16 inch non-scallop bracing. That's the same design as you would find in a D-28, right? So classic, famous design that you can count on here. We have rosewood fingerboard, rosewood bridge, ebony bridge pins, mahogany neck. This has a standard taper, low oval neck, Grover vintage tuners, and you can see the instrument all the way around is just really, really beautiful mahogany. It's not crazy fancy, right? Just tortoiseshell style pick guard, some small inlay markers, which give us, obviously a sense of direction, but they're good looking, the small diamonds. Gives you, something that's above super basic guitars for sure, and it looks beautiful, but it's simple. Super comfortable. Martin has come an incredible long ways in the last 10, 15 years in their playability. They've really focused on more tapered necks, something like this, with a really nice low action, so it's gonna be easy to play. And also, this guitar's been plecked, so Martin owns pleck machines. And pleck machines, in a nutshell, make sure that the frets are perfectly even. The lasers over them make sure that you don't have any odd high frets that drag the guitar to tune, make it a little bit harder to play, which makes it unique for guitars, because most companies aren't plecking their guitars in this price range, or some companies don't pleck at all. So you get that feature, which would happen on a $100,000 Martin. You get it right here on a D-15M. Now let's talk about tone. What I want to do, and what I like about this guitar, is because you have the 5/16 inch bracing, it's a little bit stiffer. It gives the guitar a more lively feel, because what do we say about mahogany? Again, it's warmer, a little bit more lush, rounder sounding. So if you still want some of that sparkle and classic Martin response on the top end, you're going to get it because the bracing stiffens that top up and lets that top end breathe. Makes the guitar really responsive with a light attack. So like most of my videos, I like to do the dynamic range of an instrument and kind of show you. Now spruce is going to give you the most expressive, right? Spruce is going to be almost like a trampoline. It's going to have more dynamic range. You're going to be able to play from really, really light to really, really heavy. Mahogany is a little bit tighter, but you get the roundness as a trade-off. So it's just like anything else in life, you got to decide what features you prefer. So let's go ahead and play this guitar light to heavy and see what you think. pretty amazing dynamic range, especially for a mahogany top. I think what's really great about this instrument is you can feel the bracing being a little bit stiffer allows for the top to move right away. So when we're playing lightly, you can feel the guitar vibrating against you. It's immediately noticeable, which is a sign of a guitar. It's light. It's not a bunch of thick, cheaper, solid wood. You can feel they chose really good woods here. As you strum more and more, you start to get those overtones, and it really gives you that kind of robust bottom end you'd expect out of a Martin, right? Just a little bit more lush sounding. Like I said, it's not gonna have that top end sparkle of a spruce rosewood guitar or a spruce top guitar, but you get that way more round sound up top, which I think is really cool. So to me, like when I was strumming this, I was thinking, man, this would easily fill a room. Like if I'm playing and singing by myself, it's a great guitar to sing and play with because it doesn't exaggerate the tone in any specific place. Your bass, mids, and trebles are pretty equal, so it'll fit most singing styles. You can play fingerstyle on it still. I'm going to show you the mids of the guitar next because I think it's really important when you're buying a high-end guitar and you want an all-solid wood guitar that the mids are present. Kind of a trick that sometimes we fall into is finding that super bassy guitar, which is, I mean, everybody likes a nice bass response, right? And you're playing and it's got that big bottom end, but there's no mids, and then all of a sudden the top end hits you and it's like really kind of shrill sounding because it's so exaggerated because the mids are kind of disappearing. Martin offers a lot of warmth, but they still give you plenty of that balance. And when we're buying a high-end instrument, we don't want to get what I call them porch guitars. Guitars you sit and you just kind of plunk out C and G chords and you just want that bass. You want something that's going to articulate up and down the fretboard in all styles. So let's go ahead and just kind of show you that mid-range on this. Really a smart sounding guitar. With Dreadnought, you kind of think of the big boomy chords, which this can definitely do, but the hammer-ons still work nicely. You get a lot of really great response up top. I hope you heard when I was even strumming these open chords up through the middle of the neck, that top end's got that really nice sparkle still. You know what I mean? It's not dead sounding at all. It's just not as brash sounding as some guitars might be. So again, that's why I think of it being more mature. It sounded kind of sounds aged in, which is fun. So the Martin D-15M is an all solid wood, all solid mahogany, made in USA, right in Pennsylvania, our home state. What's great about it, 5/16 inch non-scallop bracing, so the same bracing style as a D28, so you can expect that type of response from it. You get rosewood fingerboard, rosewood bridge, ebony bridge pins, bone saddle, which is really, really amazing. More voice, more push, which is a really great guitar, you know, Grover vintage tuners. If you're looking for an instrument, this is $12.99 currently, an amazing value. You get a hard shell case. Now at Empire Music, again, you go to empiremusic.com. All of our guitars are right on our site. You can see the exact one you're gonna get. We're not gonna give you a stock one in the box. And we're gonna go ahead and do a full factory setup on the instrument. So if you pick it up in store or you order online when you get it, you're just gonna fine tune it and play. It's gonna be ready to go. We just don't do inspections. We take a lot of pride in making sure the guitar's dead on to spec, just like it came off the Martin line, the very end final assembly, and they do their checks. The string height, everything is exactly as it should be. So if it's a plug-in model, we test the electronics, just everything will be dialed in. You can always reach us at 412-343-5299. And you can call or text me on my cell phone, 412-915-7118 anytime. We are Empire Music. I'm Joe. You can always reach us. We're here to help you out. Please subscribe to our channel. And if there's anything we can do for you about this guitar or anything else in our collection, give us a shout. Thanks for watching.